The longer we stay here, the more I'm amazed by it. It's always been a place I wanted to visit, and I'd heard so much about it, but it has far exceeded all my expectations. It really is a great city to visit. So we start another day in Prague. It's still very cold, but the blue skies and sunshine allow some great shots. Today we will start by exploring the Vltava River, the longest river in the Czech Republic, known as the Czech National River. The Czech name meaning wild water. It's 430 kilometers, 267 miles long, and as it runs through Prague, it's crossed by no fewer than 18 bridges and covers 31 kilometers, 19 miles within the city, and is over 200 meters wide for most of that distance, and clearly is the most well-known feature of the city. So we take a stroll over the bridge and check out the river cruise on the way. Had a chat with the information booth attendant on the bridge. Very helpful. Up on the hill, I'm reminded that one of those windows may be the one that good King Wenceslas looked out of one winter's day. The iconic trams, ubiquitous. At times like these, both Nate and I realize how great a pleasure it is to travel. Discover, take our shots, soak in history, and simply enjoy being here. What a magnificent river it is. As the riverboat passes beneath us, the desire of both Nate and I is to find a boat where we can go out on top and enjoy the river in the open air. Why is that? Why do we both crave the same things, want to make the most of every situation, as though life is not respected unless we strive to get the most out of it? After all, it is God's gift to us all, something new every morning. What shall we do with it? Simply put, the miracle of life is to wake up every morning to another day in the 21st century and relish the thought of living it. For Nate and me today, it's the ancient splendor and beauty of Prague. To quote Richard Wagner, a city beyond compare, that left an impression on my imagination that will never fade. Me too, Richard. I'm enjoying it still. Now that's the kind of boat we want to ride today. So we walk down the riverbank enjoying the sights and keeping an eye out for the place where we can board the boat. And as we walk, Old Prague elegantly introduces itself. Certainly, the other side of the river gives us the opportunity to see the other side of Prague. We are certainly seeing a different side of Prague. Indeed, in stark contrast to the city. It's like we left Prague and we're in the countryside. One might say this is the backside of Prague. Nate has checked Google to find we are close to the boat pier, and not surprisingly, it's right next to the Charles Bridge. The sign telling us the next cruise is at 1 o'clock, and the time now is 12:40. Good timing. The 1 hour cruise looks good. Nate gets the tickets. I get some river shots. So we have 20 minutes to check out a good place nearby to have lunch after the boat trip. Right next to the ferry pier is an interesting avenue filled with cafes and restaurants. Perfect. Certainly one of the joys of Prague is partaking of the local food. That is the thing I miss the most about Prague. Having found a good place to eat, we were then able to plan what we'll do when we've had the boat trip. This is the Charles Bridge, and after the boat trip, we'll be able to stroll back into the city. Already we're anticipating a great day. It's almost 1 o'clock, so we'd better stroll back to the pier. The boat has just arrived. This is gonna be good.